Hey everybody, Miss Katie here today, and we're going to be making our button hearts on canvas. In your kit, you should have your canvas, piece of burlap, red buttons, and a piece of ribbon. From home, you'll need a hot glue gun and hot glue sticks. Let's get started. The first step is to glue our burlap to our canvas. To get started, lay your burlap so that the edges are curled up a little bit. This will just make the gluing process a little easier. Next, lay on your canvas upside down. We are going to apply a layer of hot glue around the edges of the canvas and pull our burlap tightly so that it's sealed all the way around. To do this, I would suggest doing one edge at a time. Glue, seal, glue, seal. Once you have all your edges glued all the way around, as you can see, I have just some extra burlap, so if you happen to have scissors at home, you can just snip that right off. You don't want to cut too far down to cut off the glue seal. Oh, a little extra piece, there we go. Just to cut off the extra burlap hanging off. And now we have our canvas burlap. This next part is probably going to take you the longest because you want to take your time and get it just the way you like it. We're going to take our assorted red buttons and create the shape of a heart. You don't want to go so big that it takes up the entire canvas, but you don't want to go so small that you have so much extra space behind it. So really take your time, make the heart placement the way that you'd like it. Once you have the basic shape laid out for your heart, now we can fill it in. Once you have your first layer, we can get started on the gluing. Now, as you might have noticed, no matter how hard you try, the buttons are going to move around a little bit. So before I start my second layer, to be honest, I'm not very happy with the point of my heart on the top. So I'm just gonna take a few more buttons and take my time and really make it the way I like it. So again, this project's gonna be taking a little more time, but you really want a product that you're gonna be happy with in the end. So take your time and fix up any little things that you want to do before we do our second layer. Even if you look around, there might be some hot glue strands that you just want to remove before we get into all that, okay? As you can see, I added just a few little buttons at the top to make the arch a little more nice for me, for my liking. I also noticed a gap here too that I added some little buttons in for the first layer. So now as we prepare for our second layer, it's gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna take my time, I'm gonna lay out the buttons the way that I like them, and then I will glue them on again. Now gluing the second layer may be a little trickier than we did on the first, since it's a little hard to tell which ones are glued, which ones aren't. So take your time, glue one at a time, move things around as you go, make it the way you want it. So as you can see, I have my first and second layer all glued down. Now we can take out our ribbon and we're gonna try to make a bow. Once you know how you like, you could tighten it up. And I'm gonna glue mine down. You know what? I might even just trim my ribbon a little bit. So let's see. First I'll put my dot of glue right onto the knot of my bow so I can glue it right above my heart. Then I want to see how it flows down. Oh, some hot glue. Get that off of there. And see how it flows down over my heart. And I want it long, but not too long. I think I like the way that this one ends right over here. So I think I'm just going to make this side match right up with my scissors. And even cut on an angle so you get that little swoop. And you know what? I think I really like it just like this. Hope everyone enjoyed today's craft using button hearts on canvas. And now you can hang your creation and enjoy it home. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody!